Hello everyone. I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. I am having so much fun designing for my next class. Watch for the announcement. It's going to be a great class. Here's the card we're going to be making today. For that card, I used a new to me stamp set. I used the All Things Fabulous and the Fabulous Floral Dies. I specifically used this, this, and this, and this, and this, along with that, and that. I know, but I had fun with it. It was great. Great set. So let's get started. Here's our measurements. The first thing you need is a piece of Whisper White that's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. All right. Then I took a piece of Misty Moonlight that's 2 1/4 by 4 1/4, and a piece of the In Color Pattern paper stack that's 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. This is Misty Moonlight, and it is the wood grained pattern, and I'm going to add that to my piece here, and this piece is just a little smaller than that background piece. All right, and I'm going to take and add this to my card base. All right, and I'm leaving just an edge over here on it's the side, but it's the bottom when I turn it, because I just find it easier to turn it and get it on there. I'm using some of those gold hoops, and what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to take and I'm going to use my glue, and I'm going to put dots of glue all the way around, if I can get the glue to come out. Let me try the other one. This one feels fuller. So I'm just going around. Oops, got it on my mat, so I'll have to clean that off. All right. This I'm going to put on my card base like so. And then, because I don't want it to move, I'm going to take a block and put a block on top of it and set it aside so it can dry and set, so to speak, while I work on the rest of it. I then took the large flower and the small flower, and I stamped the background with So Saffron as a second generation stamp. My second layer, which is this one and this one, was Daffodil Delight full strength. Then I did Mango Medley, which is the center of all of them. For my leaves, I used one of them in Granny Apple Green, and I did the bulbs, for lack of a better term, because that's what they look like, in Granny Apple Green. And then I did another one in Garden Green, and I did the stems in Garden Green on the little one. So I wanted to add in some color. So what I'm going to take and do, giving that a few more minutes, is I'm going to add my leaves to my flowers. Put that one there. I'm going to put this one up there. All right, and then these are going to go on the backs of my little flowers. All right, so one of them is going to go down here, and the other one, be careful how you take it off so you don't rip it, is going to go up here. All right, these go on flat. All right, so I'm going to be very careful. So I'm going to take a glue dot and put this one on right about there. Then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it on right about, I'm going to put it underneath there because the ring is holding that up. This goes on with dimensionals. So I'm going to pull out, pull out my dimensionals. And I've used those up, so I'll go to my big one. And I am putting some on the leaves just to give it some support. All right. Okay. And now to take my backs off. Okay. And I have to be careful because I don't think that's set yet. So I'm going to add this. I'm going to angle it a little more so I see some of that leaf sticking out there. So I've put that on. I'm going to add some rhinestones to the center of my flowers. And I use the big one for the big flower and the medium-sized one for the smaller flowers. I think those are too small, so that's why I went for the medium one. And then to finish it off, I use some of the Whisper White crinkled seam binding, and I tied a bow, and I don't want it too big, so I'm going to play with my loops like so. All right, then I'm going to trim my ends. And that goes on with the glue dot, and I'm going to put the glue dot right in the middle. And then I'm going to, it's stuck to me, I'm going to make sure I pinch it a little bit so that it goes into the center. And there we have it. And I used the large flower and did the inside in the envelope. If you like this project today and want to make one for yourself, you can order supplies from my online store. The link is below. I would love for you to help me out on YouTube. Make sure you click the subscribe button below so you don't miss my videos. If you want to be notified when I upload, click the bell next to it. Thanks for visiting me today. Have a great day.